They say he was born of a shield maiden and a mad king, that his eyes saw omens, that ravens followed him, even in childhood, that when he first held a sword, thunder cracked the sky. He was not born a king, he was born a farmer, but in his heart burned a storm that would change the world. Ragnar was the first Viking to say what others feared: the land of gold lies west. While other jarls laughed, Ragnar built a ship. Sleek, swift, and hungry for sea, he took a handful of warriors, not an army, and sailed into the unknown. When they landed in Northumbria, the Saxons were caught sleeping. Ragnar burned monasteries, shattered armies, and returned with more silver than the king's vault. He didn't ask permission. He didn't follow orders. He made himself legend. As his fame grew, other jarls challenged him. He defeated them not with strength, but with mind. Ragnar once poisoned the water supply of a besieged city, then sent a message saying the gods had cursed them. The gates opened without a fight. Another time he let himself be captured, only to break free and kill their chieftain with a hidden blade made of bone. When asked if he feared death, Ragnar laughed. "Death fears me." His greatest foe was not a warrior, but a coward, King Ella of Northumbria. When Ragnar sailed alone to raid his lands again, his ship wrecked. He was captured, mocked, and thrown into a pit of snakes. They say Ragnar smiled as the vipers struck and whispered, "How the little pigs will grunt when they hear how the old boar died." He died not begging, not weeping, but laughing. And that was his final act of war. When his sons, Ivar the Boneless, Bjorn Ironside, Sigurd Snake in the Eye, Hvitserk, and Ubbi, heard of their father's death, they did not mourn. They gathered the great heathen army, the largest Viking force ever assembled. They tore through England like a plague of wolves. They blood-eagled King Ella, as Ragnar's soul watched from Valhalla. His sons burned cities, split kings, and shattered empires, not for glory, but for Ragnar. They say Ragnar speaks still, in the thunder above storms, in the wind before battle. That when warriors scream their last breath, it is his name they whisper. He was never just a man. He was a saga in motion, a storm in human skin. A father, a raider, a king by will, not blood. Who controls fate, they asked. Ragnar answered, the one who dares defy it.